Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So we're in the Borg dungeon and I've done a little bit of toolbar reconfiguring just so that we have some party members that are easier to use, like for instance having Battle Spirit actually showing for Camellia so we remember to use it, that sort of thing. But one thing I did notice on Ember, which is the reason I'm bringing it up, is that we didn't have Malander's Insult actually active, which means that we weren't doing the extra 2d6 on holy damage on our fire spells, which is definitely a huge negative because that's a lot of damage potentially, especially if they have a quite high fire immunity but potentially have no immunity to unholy damage. Anyway, so we've got that. So we're now also immune to fire damage, but we need to watch out if there's weakness to cold or holy to take it off again, because we might need to do that. Also, I remembered because I reloaded the save, I need to do that. Anyway, right, let's quick save. And now we need to explore this place, and there are many different options. Now, I did notice the door shut behind us, and we have this use magic device check at DC 35. Now, let's check. Do we have a chance to pass it? Now, we do not. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. 22? So we'd have to roll a 13? I mean, that's difficult, but we do have a chance. You know what we could do, however? I don't know whether we want to open the door, either. Like, I'm not really sold on whether we need to do that yet or not, but what we can do is we can go here, and I can give you this for use magic device. There we go. So she now has a +5 to use magic device, so we should be seeing her here with a +27, which means we only need to roll an 8. Let's go for it.
I did it!
The mechanism controlling the gate is complicated and unfamiliar, however you trust your instincts and manage to operate the machinery. Wonderful. So we've now opened the door. That's a good start. We can leave if we want to. Now, what about this door's control? The gates before you look sturdy and well built. The metal doors are completely smooth and devoid of any keyholes or other locking mechanisms. Next to one of the doors is a small panel covered in symbols. Examine the gates. You quickly discover the joints and mechanical contraptions that serve to set the gates in motion. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appears to be a sheet of solid armour, upon closer inspection looks more like cloth. The armour is made from extremely fine grey fibres that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Knowledge world? Judging by the material's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantine. However, the darker matte colour suggests it is more likely an alloy of adamantine and a type of steel called glaucite, a much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You notice interspersions of yet another material among the grey fibres, flecks of pale green that appear more crystalline than metallic in structure. This is probably Noqual, another sky metal, an extraordinary crystal that can be forged like iron and has the capacity to resist magic. The creator of these gates must have wanted them to be a truly indestructible barrier. Okay, let's pry open the panel. Use a knife to pry off the panel and discover a multitude of metal strings beneath. You sense there is an elegant purpose to the seemingly chaotic tangle, as if some mechanical spiders have spun a delicate web. You touch one of the strings with the tip of your blade and watch as 8 green lights spark to life in the dark, like the beady, hungry eyes of an arachnid. In the flickering light, you spot a small object deep inside, completely blackened and melted. On closer inspection, you realize it is a finger bone that has been severed and burned to a crisp. It probably belonged to the last person who tried to open these gates before you. The crick-crack of tiny metal legs prompts you to pull your hands away from the metal. Let's touch the gate panel. Or close it, I guess. Alright, you know what? Close it and quick save. Touch the gate panel. The symbols on the panel react to your touch, lighting up with a brief metallic sound. Every symbol you touch stays illuminated for a little while, but when you press 3 in a row, they fade with a sharp, unpleasant sound that makes your ears hurt. 6 symbols adorn the panel buttons: a circle, a triangle, a square, a circle with a dot, a rhombus, and a dot. Alright, examine the buttons closely. On one of the symbols, the rhombus, you notice a bloody fingerprint. The smudge, although faded entirely, instantly gives a sinister cast to the panel. So, on the rhombus, there is a bloody fingerprint. Interesting. So, I would guess that it has to start rhombus. Rhombus. Rhombus? So it glows red and then it disappears. Okay. Well, we can give up trying to press it, but at least we know what... So we've got, like... If we find these symbols, we know that we can potentially open a door. Fair enough. We'll leave it there. I'm not going to try breaking it down by force, because that's obviously not going to work. Or if it does work, like, it's going to ruin the puzzle. So basically, we're looking for symbols.
Let us be off.
So we got workers down here. Now, the interesting thing about workers is we know if they see us doing anything, they will attack. But if they don't see us doing anything, they're just chill. As in, like, if we cast a spell, they will attack us. Otherwise, they won't do anything. What about this place? Open. A special tool is needed to open such a strong lock. Is that the same all the way along? Oh, hello. Shoot him.
Meditate on your mistakes.
We didn't get the shot off. That's okay. Did we get the surprise round? I'm assuming no. We did. We got the surprise round, but we didn't get a shot. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's figure out how we're going to do this here. I guess I could do another one of these. Yeah. And then maybe charge? Okay, that was good damage, I think. Right. I think just attack here. We can charge over the top. I'm going to use Restless Slumber on the back one because we know that they're not very good at their will saves. You can't quite charge here, so I'll move you off to the side, potentially to look for more people around the corner, which of course there is. Okay. Shoot. Good damage. Very good damage. We should buff, let's do these, and then like just move over this way. Yeah, let move in so that we've got a different angle on the fight if we need it. Oh wow. Okay, wait, did we do we did the crit to him, right? Yeah, so did the crit. And then they did some damage to us. What was it trying to do before it even did that? I don't know what it was trying to do, to be honest with you. I was just trying to shoot, I think. Just normally. Might just move up here and then chill. Yeah, then we'll just end our turn. Wait for them to come round. Didn't get to cast their spell, which is fine. Charge. Can you put this one to sleep? Perfect. That's what we like to see. Grey Boar's going to go stand next to it. Okay. Lan, you're going to move in. We're going to go stand next to it. Cool. Camellia is now going to attack this one. Cool. With this thing. Even if it gets another turn, we should get a double attack of opportunity on it. Hey, we actually got attack of opportunity on the crit as well, which is quite nice. But what I was meaning is, like, we would... If next turn we haven't killed it, when it stands up, we'll get 2 attacks of opportunity, which would be nice. You're going to try the same here. Actually, if you crit, Grey Boar will attack as well, which would be great.
You are beyond redemption.
There we go. We got that. Chill, Ember. I think we're fine.
Simply business.
That one's dead.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Wow. Just nothing, huh?
Forwards.
Well, we got 2 hits.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nothing going on there.
Begone, fiend.
We can try normal slumber, because that can actually put it to sleep again. Wonderful. Grey Boar, go stand here. Then go stand close. We all got an attack of opportunity on it, including Lan, because he was within threaten range, which is why I moved him in close. Okay, gonna be lots of misses here. Maybe a little bone shaker. Didn't do that much. Okay. Grey Boar.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Lan. Got him. Perfect. Well, that went pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, we'll grab all that. Quick save. Continue to check the doors, which I assume are all locked and need a special tool. Yep, that's fine.
Follow me.
Present the pass key to unlock the gateway. Fair enough. Well, we don't have the pass key.
Something over there.
Ooh. We got another wand of call lightning. I'm assuming that those are just in here in case you locked yourself in without a lightning
March
spell.
on.
Or any other electric type damage. Lan,
Are we in
shoot.
trouble yet?
We will be victorious.
We had to shoot first because we need the surprise round walking in. Nice damage. Almost killed it, actually. One of those. Charge. Yeah, it's a lot of people around. Okay. Do we still have our thing on? Nope, so we'll reapply Spirit Weapon. Can we charge in here? No. Okay. I'll just move in around the corner then, I guess, and then call it a day. Same with Greyboar. If he can't charge, then we'll just walk him in. Knowledge Arcana check up top there, which will be nice later. Suisil could charge in for this guy. Seems like a good idea to at least knock him down. In fact, it killed him. Great. Alright. Ember, you got anything here? Could just try a straight up lightning bolt onto this guy. They are vulnerable to it, so it seems like a good idea to me. Okay. I mean, it didn't get the bonus of it being AoE, but that's okay. Ran directly at Ember. Not a huge fan. What are you? A sharpshooter. So we could move close and get an attack of opportunity. That makes a lot of sense. People up the top have now entered. The squad leader is in here. Okay. Not a huge fan of that, but take what we can get. Okay. We got an attack of opportunity. -10? Holy moly. That's a lot. -10 ability damage? Okay. Wait, what was the roll on that? 4d3. That's not even that unlikely. Wow. I mean, actually, it's pretty high, but still, not completely unlikely. And then it does a flat 4 dex. That's because we failed a fortitude save. Wow. Okay, well, you know, that gives me a great argument for raising our fortitude saves in the future. Like a fantastic one. Alright, Battle Spirit. This is a more difficult fight, so let's prepare a little bit. Oh, that uses our action. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just chill here. Lan, step back. I might go... There are 2 of them. I might go Perfect Strike, extra attack, then just start shooting.
You won't survive me.
Didn't quite get him. Squad leader's coming down. I'm very scared. Greyboar, I think I need you to intercept here. Let's charge in here. Yeah, I just need him in the way, I think. Ideally, I want to cast a restoration on here just so that we don't die. Let's do that. Yeah. Can you not cast restoration? Oh, it's a full round? Okay, well, prayer. That's fine, at least to put some negatives on them. Step back. Then probably... where's our sleep? Yeah, let's use Restless Slumber on the left one, which hasn't been hurt. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you just chill, I think. I think that's fine. Yeah, there's not a lot we can really do there. Alright, our turn. We want to not be here, basically. I'm going to take a step to the side. I'm going to use Restoration. Actually, you know what? Let's just use Restoration on ourselves. We have to get our strength back because we were within death range due to lack of strength. Luckily, Lan is hard to hit, so he can maybe survive that side. Nice attack of opportunity. Didn't do any damage, but it was nice. Spell was lost due to arcane spell failure chance. That's really nice. Gonna leave that on for just now. Let's cast in... Well, Wait, that's entangle. Did we have web? No, I might be thinking of the same spell. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am thinking of entangle. Is that a single target? Oh no, it's the one I was thinking of. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking if I cast that there, would be happy. Okay. Some of them succeed on their will saving throws. Oh, not wills. Reflex saving throws. Some of them failed, but that's okay. We just needed to try it, basically. I think they have to take a check if they walk through it as well. And I'm going to take a step to the side as well here. Alright, Lan. He could just shoot from where he is. To be honest, there's no real reason not to.
Endure this!
I guess if he'd moved back, he could force them to take extra attacks. Although I guess they could move the 5 movement as well, so it doesn't really make sense. Right, I'm going to use this on him, study him, and then attack him. We had to do a reflex save, but that's okay. Did we pass? I hope we did. We did. Okay, that's fine. I know we did some damage to the squad leader, actually some significant damage by the looks of it. I think we probably use one of these swift actions on someone else. Yeah. I think we use a swift action and then we use heal. So probably one of these to you and then heal. There we go. I think that's a good use of our turn. Ember? I kind of just wanted to get her out and in here. Maybe she can't do that. Oh, she can. Okay. Put him to sleep. Right, he misses his turn. We get a chance to instant kill, which I think we have to take. And Soul will get an attack if we don't, so this is fine. Okay, we did some damage. That's perfectly fine. Ooh, great. Boar is dead. Like, he's dead. Do we ever raise dead scroll here? We may not have a raised head scroll. I may still commit to this, though. I mean, in theory, So can res. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of that. Did we succeeded, as did So. Some of them failed, so they took the Crush and Despair hit. You actually have Breath of Life. You could bring him back. What's his negative? You probably can't bring him back then, huh? 5d8 plus 1... Maximum of 25. 1 point per cast level, so you'll be cast level 8, I think it is for her. Is that right? Cast level 8 or... Oh, is it cast level 11? Okay. So, it'll be 11 plus a maximum of 40. Yeah. So that would give us 51. Okay, now what does he need to do to survive? Does he need to be at positive, or does he need to be... what? If the healed creature's hit point total is at a negative amount less than its con score, it comes back to life. Okay. So his con is 14. So, he needs to heal. If we need him to have at least 14, like in the negatives, he would need to heal... 45. That's not impossible. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. I think we try it. I think I'd much prefer him to be alive right now, even if he's dead. Cast it on him. Oh. Wait, your move action's more than enough to get over there. I don't see the issue. Okay. Like, your move action is more than enough to get over there? That's very weird. Okay. Not sure what happened there. Guess I'm going to move you a step forward and then, like, end your turn. Shoot.
Make every strike
Probably should have
count.
used the buffs. Luckily, they're ignoring Camellia. Like, very luckily for us. Heal seems good. Maybe that heals him. Not a chance. Okay. And then touch of good. Camellia? How's this guy's will? The squad leader. Where is he? Will is still terrible. Wonderful. Let's go for a restless sleep on the squad leader. That worked perfectly. That guy took some damage. Right, we can try and kill the squad leader. We will get an attack of opportunity against us, but I still think that this is overall fine. That's a lot of damage we've done to him now. You're moving away from Greyboar's body. Could not be happier with your decision making there. Can't hit Lan. Alright, we got hit a little bit. That just looks horrible. We succeeded at our reflex saving throw. I don't know what it does though. What was that spell? Oh, that was attacking. Failed to overcome spell resistance. Failed to overcome spell resistance. Wait, what was it then? It said like Banshee something. So I can see it. I can see the spell resistance failing to overcome here. Banshee Blast. I can't. Oh, there we go. Cast Banshee's Blast. Cone of Spectral Energy. Blah de blah de blah. 1d4 points of damage per caster level. A successful reflex save halves the damage. Any creature that fails its reflex save must succeed at a will save or become panicked for 1 round. Oh, okay. We passed. Did Suisil? Oh, didn't get over his spell resistance. And some of them failed their reflex, so took a ton of damage from that. That's great. Okay. Camellia, though? Could we res Greyboar? I think I could if I could find him down here. Is that Greyboar? I didn't get enough. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate. I misclicked the attacks and I just had my mouse clicked down there and realized I can use the keyboard to input some more actions. Okay. We missed there. That's fine. I think I just need to walk over and heal him. I need to just take the hit. Do I have Breath of Life? I bursted Lori, which is what I clicked, apparently. I couldn't use it for some reason. I didn't have Breath of Life. Okay, well that's fine. I didn't use it anyway. I can kill the squad leader here, I think. If I angle this correctly. Moving Suisil was actually the correct decision either way by the looks of it. Trying to see, when does that hit us? Ah, we can't see. Okay, I'll go for something safe then. Nice, squad leader dead. It's what you like to see. What you like to see. He continues to take damage and heal, apparently. Attack this person? Yeah.
That's how you hit
nice
them.
damage. Okay. Lots of misses back there. Oh, he had an arcane spell failure again. Well, I mean, he's like our friend is dead. We don't have a raise dead spell. I'm fairly certain. No, we do not. Okay, so we would need to get a raise dead spell when we get back to base. That's unfortunate. Attack. You know what? Ignore the guy in front of you. I was really hoping for something a little bit more there. Heal. Just stand over Greyboar's body like, if I keep healing, eventually you'll feel better, right? We can snipe another kill here. I can actually see us hitting our character. There we go. I also hit that guy, which probably woke him up, but that's okay. We killed another. I didn't wake him up. He is in a permanent sleep. Nice crit. Okay. Yep. Camellia? Do you still have your thing on? Yeah, you have your thing on for another 24 seconds. Wonderful. Attack.
The spirits demand your blood.
Very nice. Perfect strike, extra attack. Go for it. Well, we hit once. So still, it's the slow movement in here I think is getting us. Okay. Ember. Could just slumber the one who's here. He actually passed his will saving throw. That's the first. Attack. Very dead. Oh, you managed to hit Lan. Okay. This guy is tangled up severely back there. Attack.
You are today's sacrifice.
Lan. Shoot the one in front of you. Perfect strike, extra attacks. Let's go.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Hey, nice crit. You managed to hurt him, which I think probably wakes him up. But whatever. Is this guy asleep? Or, like, yeah, he's gonna wake up next turn. Put him to sleep again. There we go. Just keep him asleep. It's not restless anymore, but restless didn't seem to actually be hurting him that much. There's some good attacks. Lan's once again been hit. We got some attacks of opportunity there. Keep stabbing. Very good. More of this.
You won't survive me.
I love him just looking crazy and actually doing no damage. Okay. That's fine. I don't think I ever restless slumbered this guy. No, I didn't. Oh well. Apparently he saved that one as well. Attack.
We won't falter.
Good. Oh, he's finally free. Charge. Very nice. So we've now done shock damage to him as well. Another 2 attacks.
Endure this.
Just looking absolutely crazy. Charge. Ember. I don't know, one of these. Well, we did some damage, I guess. I think you might come around here and help. Yeah, I think this seems like a sensible move for you. Okay, spellcaster's attacking us. Camellia. Double miss. Wonderful.
Make every strike count.
Hey, we did some damage. Okay. Attack.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
We're getting there. I'm gonna delay you till here. I know we're delaying into the next round of combat, but that's okay. Because what I want you to do is I want you to walk up and hit. Then I want you to try and get the kill. I was really hoping that... Oh, she doesn't have outflank, so that didn't trigger a crit. Oh, that didn't trigger an attack of opportunity. Oops. I actually do need to reapply Spirit Weapon mid-fight, which is, I think, a first.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, he's looking crazy. Didn't manage to get a kill. Keep going. Hey, at least we got attacks of opportunity. Take a step to the side and start attacking.
We can do it.
Ember. Now you are going to be attacked here. Is there a way around that? Maybe I just take a tiny step to the side. Do it. Nice, we got rid of one. This guy is terrible. Cool. Shoot the last one. Oh, difficult fight, huh? Get over here. Oh, he's now taking cold damage again for some reason. He has resist electricity on. Oh, I don't have resist cold on. Yep, that's good. That's a neat trick. Keep hitting him. Okay. You can't quite get over here, but we'll run you. Right. Perfect strike, extra attack. Let's go.
Did you see that?
We got a crit for 93. That's what we're looking for. So we're still slowly dying.
We won't falter.
Ember. One more of these. And attack.
For today's sacrifice.
And again we hit. And right, we got him. Now I just need to do electricity damage. I think I'm gonna let you do this. If I do this attack, that will 100% do electricity.
The world in
Nice.
crimson.
That was a difficult little fight. Dismiss spell. Cool. Now Greyboar is dead. That's pretty bad. I would definitely put that under the bad category. We're also medium encumbered, apparently. That's also fairly bad. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so I want to go weight and descending and have a look at what's really not good. Like, that sells for a reasonable amount. These probably don't sell, right? Yeah, hide armor and... See, those also sell. Okay, hide armor and chain shirts, though, not great. So let's drop that one. We could probably drop all of those, though. We're looking better. Oh, yeah, also drop the shields. There we go. Now we're looking a lot better. Okay. Cool. Now, how are we going to bring him back? That's the question. Do we have, like, a res of any kind? I can only assume the answer is no. I think the answer is a solid no on the whole resurrection front. Yeah. Yeah, that would be correct, I think. I don't suppose there's like a potion of resurrection? No. Well, I guess he's going to be dead, is our answer. Flaming lockpick fuel and a flaming lockpick. It's unlikely this device was designed to open locked doors, but it's perfectly suited to that purpose. Drawing in gas from a connected metal flask with a low wind, the flaming lockpick releases a stream of white-hot flame, heating and quickly vaporizing the metal lock. It's surprising, but these vast machines perform tasks with the same delicacy as a silversmith, refurbishing and repairing damaged components for the machine people. It appears that the humming machine filling the air around it with electricity is powering the surrounding mechanisms. Let's see if we got anything else in here. Nope. Alright, quick save. Up here we go.
Onwards.
Who has the highest knowledge arcana? I imagine it's us at 25. It is, yeah. So that's an auto pass.
It is done.
The notes read, percentage of successful implantations increased to 47. For the purposes of improving the result further, complete removal of the temporal lobes will be implemented in future procedures. Access to maintenance cells granted. Quick save. I'm thinking about it. I think we have to leave and come back. I would just rest if we could, but my problem is that I have Soasil who's weak right now because he didn't get any buffs. I have Greyboar who's dead. Yeah, and we open the door to leave this place. I think that we just have to leave. I think it's the sensible thing. I say I will collect these on the way out then, because I'm going to teleport to Dresden. Yeah. I think that although we possibly could have made our way through that dungeon, I think that we will have a much better time and probably use less time resting if we actually just go back to base. Yeah. Teleport. Right. We didn't actually use any time in there, did we? Nope. No time at all. Well, we're good to go then. Back into Dresden. We actually have no quests currently waiting. When in doubt, save. Best tooltip in the game. I like it, although actually I went the wrong place. I shouldn't have gone into this place, but that's fine. We might have a cutscene, but we can ignore it. We actually wanted to go to the temple. Oh, there we go. Commander, please forgive this sudden visit. Anevia sent a messenger asking me to come immediately. There she is. Hello. And you've got a criminal with you. I'm trying to find the best angle for this. I guess that's the best angle. Greetings, Commander, revered cleric. A muscular, black-skinned man wearing Hell Knight's armor is walking next to Anevia. Despite the difference in height, he is obviously nervous around the delicate woman, looking around and biting his lip. Allow me to introduce Hell Knight, Ambassador of the Order of the Nail, Trevor Vanek. The knight salutes. Greetings on behalf of the Order. Forgive me, I can't stay. Duty calls. I have a pressing errand from headquarters. Yes, it's very urgent. Soasil is silent. His lips are pressed together. He doesn't move, not even a breath. Seemingly, the cleric is staring at the visitor. So this... Okay. Interesting. So this is Soasil. Okay. I'm putting together some things here. This could be Soasil's brother. Okay. But what's also interesting is that this is our opportunity to potentially get another companion. Potentially. Although actually if it was a companion, he would have had a portrait. So this isn't his brother. But there's some things we need to think about here. Now, when we're doing his quest, we have to convince him that his brother may have changed. That's the thing. We have to convince him that going to the Crusade may have changed his brother. Okay. I'm not going to do this one first. I'm going to ask the other questions. So your name is Trevor Vanek. That's right. I serve the cause of the Crusade. That must be true. We have to take our guest word for it. He has no documents or insignia confirming his identity. What? What are you getting at? Oh, nothing at all. Anevia casts a glance at Soasil. The priest's mouth is twisted and his fists are clenched. We're happy to welcome you to Dresden, Trevor Vanek. Enough! Soasil lunges at the guest, his face distorted with emotion, and you suspect the cleric is about to throw a punch, but his clenched fists remain lowered. Who are you? How dare you call yourself by that name, scoundrel? Who, me? I'm not a scoundrel. People are always bad-mouthing us. There's a saying, the credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. Trevor Vanek is a proud knight. I won't put up with this slander. So you're an imposter? Me? No, it's not true, I swear. So Wasil, is this Trevor? Of course not, but how does he know that name? Why is he wearing the black armor? And why did these words? The cleric's voice drops to a whisper. You don't hear the end of the phrase. Anevia, who is this? A great question. I have no idea. My guys clocked him when he was trying to threaten a merchant with his so-called order and get a horse for free. Then he gave a familiar name, so I decided to organize a face-to-face for the long-lost brothers. You knew it wasn't Trevor right from the off. You saw Trevor when he served in Canabras. Of course, but I hoped that meeting you would make him drop the pretense and crack. Well, throw him into prison. Anevia takes the imposter away. He follows her unshackled. Oh, okay. Soasil watches them leave. His fists unclenched. He drops his shoulders. What the? Where did he come from? And did you hear what he said about truth and lies? The priest frowns. The credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. This is what they say in Andoran. Trevor used to say it often. Of course, one proverb doesn't prove anything. But I feel like the imposter knows my brother. Oh, Shaylin, what's going on? Commander, please, we have to interrogate him. Okay. Hey, Camellia. My friend! We need to have a serious chat. A smile plays on Camellia's lips, but her eyes remain cold. You see, I find the nature of your mythical power repellent. Don't misconstrue my words. Wielding such an incredible power would be anyone's dearest wish. Mine included. I relish every moment that your power encompasses me. when it leads me into battle, when it is unleashed in a single deadly spell that rips through my enemy. She tilts her head. And along with that, I can also sense your pleasure when you judge all and sundry for their every indiscretion, great or small. I have been observing you, and I am beginning to be concerned for my own future. I feel uneasy being near you, which is why I wish to tell you, be careful. Go any further and your friends will begin to turn away from you. Well, is your concern for me or for yourself? Camelia's delicate smile turns flinty for a moment. For you, of course, my friend. You are the leader of the Crusade, our only hope in this darkest hour. It would be calamitous if we lost you. What does that mean? Are you leaving me? No, not right now. I'm simply warning you that you are treading on thin ice. Your power is leading you down a lonely path, and you are following it blindly. What kind of friend would I be if I abandoned you now, without even trying to make you see what was happening? You know what I think we should do here? We should create a little flaw for our character. And I think it's a good flaw to have because it, RP-wise, explains a lot of our actions. I'm going to say option number 4. You have no need to fear my power. I do not intend to judge my friends. You see, I think that we're going to create that as our thing. We're going to judge everybody harshly apart from our inner circle, and we'll see what consequences that has. Let's see what she says. Is that so? Camellia taps a finger against her chin. Well, I'm pleased we understand one another, and yet I still find your power unnerving. Now, if you'll excuse me. Let's create that as a little flaw for just now. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it's another diplomatic meeting. I really just wanted to get Grey War back alive, but okay. Commander, the capital needs you to take decisive action. There has been a major scandal. The nation of Andoran, our diplomatic partner, has sent its army to help the Crusade. However, this apparently generous gesture is nothing more than political provocation. The Andorans noticed that the emerging... I'm gonna be honest, I have never seen that word. Reproachment, I think is what it's meant to be. Yeah, it must be reproachment, which actually does sound similar to something I've heard, but never seen it written out. Okay. The Andorans noticed that the emerging reproachment between Mendev and Cheliax had been jeopardized. They wished to widen the divide between Nerosian and Egorian, and they have deliberately sent their army to our territory without our approval. If Mendev accepts this help, it will cool our relations with Isger and their suzerain Cheliax. The Royal Council Conman, that is to say, expects you to reject Andoran aid. Direct them toward Her Majesty's court, where they are welcome to negotiate with the capital. Unfortunately, we can't disregard the decision made by Her Majesty and her council. Suisil pauses, then suddenly gives you a sly smile. But those Andorans didn't come here empty-handed. They brought weapons and supplies. Let them share those with us, since Nerosian forbids them from joining our army. Darren regards Lady Kenomi with a feigned disapproval. Come now, Lady Kenomi. All this suspicion. I am sure that the Andorans are driven by nothing more than benevolence and concern for our collective future. We simply must accept them like dear friends. We should send the Andorans back home instead of to Nerosian, and declare as loudly as possible that we disapprove of their underhanded methods. Otherwise, our capital's diplomats will see it as an opportunity to strike a few deals and sweep the whole scandal under the rug. That's not right. Vile deeds should be exposed, not hidden. If this whole deal is about them being Andorans, they should just stop being them. Take down the banners, call themselves mercenaries. Problem solved. Apologies for the cut there. Alright, so what's the gist of this political conflict? Hisger is a protectorate of Cheliax, and Andoran and Cheliax have a long history of feuds. For the Andorans, the highest values are freedom and equality, and for the Chelaxians it's order and hierarchy. It's as if the two countries were made to be at odds. Yeah, as if. It's almost like they needed two countries to be at odds so that there was some conflict going on in their setting. But, you know, that would just be ridiculous. The fact that they are both allied with Mendev doesn't stop them from settling scores at any opportunity. For the time being, Nerosian considers it more advantageous to cooperate with Golarion, the capital of Cheliax. No one is cutting ties with Andoran. No, it's just that the relations have cooled somewhat. It's a common occurrence in the politics of major powers. When you ruined the carefully devised deal with Isgir, Cheliax's protectorate, it did not call for their help. You sent a message to Andoran. The alliance with Golarion is not as strong as before. Act now. As a result, they have resorted to a provocation. Either Nerosian accepts their forces, thus aggravating Cheliax even further, or risks a diplomatic row. Let's see what the council has to say. Hopefully the advice you're about to hear won't lead to an undesirable war. Lady Konomi, what would happen if I refuse Andoran help? Firstly, because it is the wish of the capital, Lady Konomi falls silent for a few moments, letting the weight of her argument sink in. And secondly, you do not understand that this situation is larger and more complex than what you can see from Dresden. And secondly, you do understand that this situation is larger and more complex than what you can see from Dresden. It would be inconvenient for us to quarrel with Cheliax at the moment, and Andoran is pushing us to do exactly that. I can promise you that Mendev will compensate you for your losses. We are guided not by consideration of our own belief, but by the good of your army and the entire crusade. Nuh-uh, no dice. When they give you something, you take it, especially freebies. Don't bother feeding us that garbage about compensating us later. The authorities do it whenever it's fleecing time, and then what? The people get nothing back, compensating my tail. Alright, Woljif, what were you saying about the mercenaries? I know a guy or two with connections in the merc circles. A bit creepy, but they keep the words. It'll take him 5 minutes for him to turn an Andoran army into a mercenary company. They'll dig up some distinguished name of some currently retired group, fix you up with some banners and the uniforms, and record the company's arrival in the books of the local mercenary guild. Even the fussiest clerk won't realize that they're not well-respected dogs of war. but a detachment of Andoran regulars. And just like that, under neutral banners, we've accepted our new friends into our army. Clever, huh? It's crooked, not clever. If a soldier doesn't care under which banners to fight, then they're not a soldier, just your average cutthroat. If the Andorans agree to something like this, my respect for them will plummet, and it's not high as it is. Alright, Lan, is it a good idea to rebuke those who sent us troops? Or who send us troops? The longer I sit on this council, the harder it is for me to figure out which demons we're supposed to defeat. The ones on the front lines are the ones we're protecting. How can people think about plots and intrigues when the world hangs in the balance? I don't have much faith in the integrity of Nerosian's bureaucrats, which is why I'm suggesting that we treat Andorans in a way that will make it clear. It won't stand for being used. If you want to help, then do it decently. If you want to scheme, just go home. It will discourage wily opportunists, but win the respect of those who value honesty and decency. The politicians may be at fault here, but what is the soldiers' crime? They are prepared to risk their lives to defend Golarion, and they're certainly not looking to gain anything from this war. Is it just to punish them for the actions of their leaders? With logic like that, we shouldn't be surprised when people start to judge us by the deeds of Nerosian's bureaucracy. Alright, so Asil, what solution do you propose? I come from Andoran myself, and, as Shaylin as my witness, I wish I could offer another solution. But we have sworn an oath to Her Majesty. Nerosian doesn't wish to see Andoran troops in Dresden. We have no right to invite them. But no one can forbid us from accepting their help in the form of weapons and supplies. After all, this war is not just some political conflict. This is a battle for the fate of Golarion. Everyone is entitled to do their part. What touching bashfulness. You're proposing we behave like the daughter of a noble family who wants to give herself to a dashing bard, but keep her maiden honor. Darren, what? Are you sure we should accept Andoran's help? Does it become us to reject the aid of our valiant allies who are on their way here to share the burden of this holy war? I sense the sins of pride, envy, and yes, a whiff of covetousness as too, coming from the direction of Nerosian. But there can be no place for sin on a crusade. Lady Konomi shudders pointedly. Don't forget about the sin of slander, Count. Enough tomfoolery, your jest will lead to a diplomatic disaster. Perhaps, perhaps not. One thing I can say for sure, this was a bold move by Andoran. They are willing to invest much in this cause. Our cause. I see no reason to refuse. I never was fond of Cheliacs anyway. I don't like their practices. Or their wine. Alright, I have no more questions. In that case, I hope you will make the correct decision. Alright. Let's do some eliminating. So, first things first. Lan, I'm sorry, it's a little too far. So, what does this get us? So this gets us range? Wait, okay. It gets us 45 rangers. Somehow. That's fine. And then archers, rangers, marksmen, blah blah blah, get the scary training. Oh, so we get Chilaxian troops, basically. An opponent damaged by this unit makes a fortitude saving throw. Failing its saving throw applies a -2 penalty to AC in all saving throws. Cool. Alright. Let's try and eliminate the next one. I think Woljif, it's an okay suggestion, but I don't think it actually works. Like, if we were to think about it, like, yeah, okay, they come in as a mercenary company, but somebody's gonna work it out. I think that's kind of a foolish suggestion, I think. Oh, I was told about Hedge Knights. Apparently there's a hidden mechanic with Hedge Knights. Oh, there we go. You can see it when you click it again. They have better criticals, basically. Yeah. We're not going to go with them, but that'd be interesting. All mercenary units would gain the Attracted by Fame, so they get a bonus to AC and saving throws. Okay. Now we have 3 options, and this basically has to tell us how we're going. So, we could accept Andoran's help, which I'm very tempted to do. I'm very tempted to try and stay out of the politics and just accept their help anyway. But we were ordered not to. And the thing about that is that realistically our biggest supplier is Mendev, right? Because in theory we're Mendev's crusade. So if we're going to start ignoring the council might be like, hey, a couple of wagons aren't going to arrive to you this week. You get what I'm saying? Soasil, I think, actually has a good suggestion. Except the weapons and supplies and not the soldiers. It would create a minor incident potentially, but probably won't be the full scale thing. Like, there's not Andoran troops here. We just accepted some supplies, which is probably easier to handle, I'd guess. And then I will act according to the will of Nerosian. Yeah, again, they are paying our checks. Let's eliminate Darren. So we'd get Hedge Knights. Okay. Then Paladins, blah 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 blah. All basically cavalry get the excellent horses feat. So +3 bonus to AC. So weapons and supplies, or I will act according to the will of Nerosian. Or Nerosian. Let's see what the effects are. Alright. 6,000 finance points. And we get Andoran equipment. 3% bonus to max HP. That is hot garbage. Okay. Like, shield bearers have 161 hit points. 3%, well, let's say they have 150 to make it easier, right? 3% is the equivalent of about 4.5 hit points. That's not, like, very impressive. That's really not very impressive as an upgrade. Now, maybe if you stack some of those, you're getting somewhere, but, like, that is a weak upgrade. The 6,000 finance points is okay, but the hit points is not good. Or are not good. Although I suppose you could argue that you're not getting 4.5, you're getting 4.5 times by, like what, 200? Which makes a slightly better argument, but still, it's not great. So what about this one? We get cuirassiers, we get 10 of them. We get 30 champions and we get 30 marksmen, and Crusade morale increases. I don't need morale to increase. Interesting. So which one do we think is the best mechanically? Probably LAN? Well, maybe LAN. Depends how good the Fortitude one ends up being. 1 AC to all mercenary units is also intriguing. I also kind of think the 3 bonus to AC is fine. I don't know. If I have to choose between Soasil and this one, the 30 champions and the 30 marksmen is something we need to think about, actually. Because I think that we're actually looking at this wrong to start with. 30 champions, it would cost us about 3,000 finance points, I think. Marksman, I think it's about the same. So effectively, we're getting 6,000 finance points and some cuirassiers, right? And we're getting no morale increase. This one, we're getting 6,000 finance points. We're not getting them in units, but we're getting 6,000 finance points, essentially. Although, what I will say is this is 6,000 plus the fact that champions and marksmen are limited by how many you get in the recruitment screen, but, you know. But this one, you would also get a bonus of 3% max HP. Now, this does also apply to your champions, even though they're not going to get very much. It does apply to your spearmen. So we're getting a minor bonus from them. So we do have shield bearers, so extra HP does seem to make sense. I don't know, this is a tough one. I want to accept some sort of help, but at the same time, maybe we just stay out of it entirely. We'll act according to the will of Nerosian, or Nerosian. But the negative of acting completely under their will is that nobody will ever make a deal with us directly, right? In theory. If we're assuming that our choices have some weight to the next choice. Like, this will mean that people will not make deals with us directly because they know that we're just going to do whatever Nerosian says, so they might as well make deals with them instead. But if we take this top one, that's slightly different. We'll follow what they say, but we are willing to bend things slightly. I think we'll take the weapons and supplies. Let's go. Commander, you have already demonstrated your defiance of the Royal Council. Do not cross the line that separates defiance from an open attack on Mendev's interests. The Royal Council will not forgive you for it. Is that a threat? Merely a warning. Your actions, on the other hand, are indeed threatening to Mendev. Her Majesty has entrusted her kingdom to the Royal Council. It is their duty to oppose those who hurt her interests. By turning them against you, you leave them no choice but to start hurting you. The decision has been made and it's final. Lady Konomi's hand twitches in frustration. There will be consequences, severe and unpleasant consequences. I just have a thought here. What if Lady Konomi is not necessarily a neutral actor? I mean, we already know that she likes the Royal Council, but what if she is someone... What if she's working for Cheliax as well? That would be intriguing here. And that's why she keeps pushing us towards it. It's not actually the will of Her Majesty, it's the will of Cheliax, and she's trying to convince us. Let's see how this goes. Will do. The Andorrans won't be glad to hear it, of course, but they'll understand. And our warriors could use new blades and armor. That will be all. I hope you are all pleased with the work of the Diplomatic Council. I doubt that the capital will henceforth be inclined to involve you in matters of politics, Commander. You may give your demon warrior undivided attention. Ho ho! She was not happy in the slightest. To be fair, I mean, if they weren't going to take her opinion into account, were they really, were we really involved in the matters of politics? Not really, right? Morale is still full. Don't need to do anything. It's in fact the same day as last time we went to it. Okay. Where are we going? Let's figure this one out. We need to res. Yes. We need to res. Then we need to speak to Soasil. Then we need to speak to Camellia. These are the 3 next steps. Res Greybor. Speak to... Oh, we also need to go to the prison. Ah, well, that'll be Soasil's one. Yeah. Yeah. Res Greybore. Wait a second. Was Ember in the temple? We need to check that. Which means we're going to have to load again. I thought I saw Ember in here. That would be weird. Nope, that is not Ember. See, what I thought was I saw this and I thought that was her crown. And I was like, oh, that's odd. What's she doing here? Not her, though. That's fine. Anyway, Res Greybore, speak to Camellia, speak to Soasil. Easy path. Hello. I could use the help of a cleric. Desperately. Scroll of Resurrection. No, I want the Scroll of Raised Dead. I'm not paying out for a Resurrection scroll. On the other hand, though, I am going to pay for, like, 5 Scrolls of Raised Dead. Because that's probably quite needed. Oh, there goes all of our money. Oh, no. It's a worthwhile investment. It's a very worthwhile investment. But it doesn't hurt any less. It hurts quite a lot, really. Can't see it, but that's because... There we go. It's right there. He's back. Oh, actually, while we're here. Where are we? There we go. One of those. He's fixed. Awesome. Give ourselves a speed boost. Let's go speak to Camellia. I'm noticing the game's lagging slightly there when we're moving between areas. Seems a little bit smoother now, but interesting. Wonder why it's lagging. I mean, it seems to lag more when there's snow, so that could just be it. Could be it just doesn't like the snow. Hello. I understand. I understand what happened here. Greybore spawned there because Camellia has the highest use magic device skill. And therefore she used the scroll? No. I don't know. I guess she was just the first in the list who had the use... Well, yes. Oh, yeah. She was the one who did it, but I don't know why she was the one that did it. Anyway, she must have just been first in the list or something. Cool. We're chill. We're chill. Alright, just checking that we're all good. We're all good. Right.
Follow me.
Must be quite disconcerting to be raised from the dead, you know? Like, especially in this situation where you're raised somewhere completely different. It's like, one moment you die, and then it's like, no, actually you're alive, but you're somewhere else and a lot of time has passed. Especially in this world, because you go somewhere after you die, like, guaranteed. So it's like, you're in the afterlife, enjoying your time there, and then it's like, nah, you're back to life, and they just have to be like, oh, well, I guess I'm going to deal with this now. That's fine. Yeah. Deal. That seems pretty good. Yeah, we've definitely made most of our money back. That we spent on res scrolls. But to be fair, we didn't use the res scrolls yet, so we've still got some money in the bank, which is good. Lan's mother is gone. We should go and speak to Lan as well, now that I think about it. We might speak to Lan first. It really does seem to lag when we're kind of zoomed in next to snow. What if I just zoom in one level? Nah, it's like when we're moving around this area, it lags. Big Lan. He is the chief as he is the tallest. How do you feel about reconciling with your mom? Lan scratches his head pensively. It's weird. I used to feel happy about it, but I also feel like the rug's been pulled out from under me. You know, I never even admitted to myself that I was angry at her. I didn't let myself even consider it. I took all my anger out on myself, on the demons, and still it was like I was carrying around a huge boulder. Now that that weight is gone, I don't know how to live without it. She went back to Nerosian, but she gave me her address. Oh, strange to think that I can write to her, tell her what's on my mind, ask for her advice. I was used to her not being around, to the idea that she was gone forever. And now I have to get used to her being in my life. Lan smiles. Thank you, Naminde, for not letting me off the hook. I was mad. I'd have sooner run into the wound and hugged a demon than gone to see her. But it turned out you were right. Thank you. I don't know what the situation is with your parents, but if you ever get a chance to hug your mom, do it. Alright. Did you come with me so you could see the surface again? What an odd question to ask next, but sure. Initially, I blamed the demons for everything my family had been through. I wanted to come up to the surface to seek revenge. Since meeting my mom and becoming chief to our tribe, so many things have changed for me. I'm on the surface to drive the demons out of Golarion, because there will only be more misery in this world as long as they're here. The past is in the past. I still can't change what happened to my family and my people. We just have to live with the consequences, but we can still change the future. I'm going to go through this quickly. Yeah, just so that it removes it from the list. Right, do you still want revenge on the demons for your family's suffering, or something changed? You know, I guess something has changed. I really want to make the demons pay for everything. For mongrels being cast out, for my mom's tears, for my dad's early death, for the lumps in my porridge. But after I reconciled with Mom, I realized a lot of things. I realized that I just hate feeling helpless, that's it. Whenever I don't know what to do, I start thinking everything is my fault. I thought I hated the demons, but I actually just hated myself. Before this crusade, I'd never even met a demon. Then, when I saw what they turned Wendowog into, what they were doing on the surface, it's like everything suddenly became crystal clear. I realized that demons must be destroyed. Not because they spat in my ancestors' soup way back when, but just because they are evil they are the evil we must defeat if we want to live. I watched them die from my arrows and I know I'm doing the right thing. Of course it's a drop in the ocean, but as long as my hands obey me, as long as my eyes can see the target, I still have the hope that I can do something important, that there's still time for that. Alright, see ya. Chief Sol, how you feeling? Wow, you've got a lot of stuff to say, huh? Uplandish, nothing's like it's supposed to be. What is it, Commander? How is life on the surface for the mongrels? They are frightened, but they're trying not to show it. One of them was pulled out of the shore. He couldn't take it in the open. Decided to live in there. They're all very curious. When you're curious, you stop being frightened. Lan is keeping an eye on them, and he doesn't bother me unless he needs to. They keep calling us tieflings here. The young ones pick fights, but it will pass. No one's trying to drive us out, so that's something at least. What do you think about life on the surface? Truth be told, it's frightening. Strange sounds, no ceilings, smells like something that's hard here. But then again, I don't cough as much as I did down there, and the sun is nice too. Oh, and I go to the priest of Iomade. They give some nice sermons. Just lovely. And still, 'tis not my world. 'Tis for the young ones. How's Lan getting on with his responsibilities? Sol sighs heavily. He doesn't want to, but it can't be helped. Everyone goes to him with their troubles and cares. He's caring, our Lan. He's kind. He's like his father used to be. He helps everyone, and when I say he'd make a good chief, he gets all riled up. Just like I just called him a cave slug. Strange. But he might be one of us after all, more than I thought. You satisfied my curiosity. 'Twas my pleasure. Wonderful. Right, so now we're done here. Zoom, 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 zoom. Up this way. Time to speak to Sorcel, who should be at the prison. Did a quick save before we went in, so we're all good. Right, in we go. Okay. Should have a lot of people in here now. Yeah, we have Fi, the Cavern Keeper. We have Nura. Hey, Nura. I need information. Bye. I could just let her go, just for, like, chaos, but I'm assuming there must be a purpose to leaving her in here. Oh, there's all the Baphomet cultists. Thank Ember, at least she believes in us. We actually don't have that much room left in the prisons for anyone else. Anyway. Hello. You've never seen Sorcel like this. The usually calm, friendly cleric of the Goddess of Beauty is furious. He is shaking the imposter, holding him by the collar with both hands. Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak, speak, you scum. A brother, huh? The imposter cringes. Yeah, you do look like him. Come on, holy man, give me a dozen lashes. The blood drains from Soasil's face. His fingers unclench, and he recoils away from the bars. Okay. Soasil, what's wrong with you? The priest shakes his head. It's like a bad dream or an evil fate joke. Please, help me make sense of this before I lose my mind. Who are you really? Name's Graham. Abadar knows my last name. He's got it all written down, but it's above our rank to know our lineage. The man's lip curls in disdain. How are you connected to the Hell Knights? What's my connection? I serve them. Well, used to. I was a soldier in the Order of the Nail. Extirpators chapter. Damn them all. Then I ran away from them. I wasn't cut out to serve like that. I wasn't a knight, not even a squire, just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had an idea. I hid the armor at night, and when I got the chance, I just ran. Tell me about the Extirpators chapter. What's there to talk about? They're scum, just like the rest of the black-clad brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got us hired by them? Maybe he'd hoped they'd knight him, or maybe he just wanted money. They have deep pockets. The Order of the Nail. Extirpators chapter. Mostly on monsters, you know, dragons, other beasts. Study them, stuff them. Now, they didn't tell me what they were doing in the Worldwound. Maybe they decided to hunt some distorted beasts who grew tentacles and horns because of the demonic scourge. They, you know, turned into freaks. They do pay well, but they make you work for every coin. And if you do anything they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all, even their own. Not to mention us. In a year I served them, the unit shrank by half, so I ran away. I wanted to live too much. How do you know the name? Actually, let's skip that for just now. Where are you going when Anevia caught you? Wouldn't you like to know? I thought I'd go to Mendev, sell the armor, and use the money to keep going. Didn't matter where. Maybe the River Kingdoms, maybe to Varesia. I don't care, as long as it's away from demons and demon fighters. How do you know the name Trevor Vanek? I was his valet for a year, polished his black armor, tightened his straps. I was a drudge, all in all. He's evil, that Trevor. A devil of a man. He had me punished so many times. A whip for every slip. It's what he'd always say, a whip for every slip. You're lying. You're lying, scum. I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, alright. Used to bare his teeth like you do. You scum, he'd say. If your ears don't work, let's see if your back gets the message. That's not true. Biting his lips, Soasil takes a step back. It can't be. Where's Trevor now? The other knights of the pike. I hope they whips him good for losing his armor. What cleric? Haven't you seen your brother for a long time? Give me a map. I'll show you where their camp was when I escaped. They probably haven't gone far. Soasil turns to you. His teeth are clenched, his fist shaking, or his hand shaking. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight. Please, we have to go there and find out for ourselves. Let's go, Soasil. He's not going anywhere. Sure, go on. Good luck getting there. Oh, he was actually relatively helpful. You got anything to say? No, see ya. So there doesn't appear to be a lot of opportunities to speak to Soasil before we see his brother. Now, I believe his brother is a potential companion in the game. But you have to have convinced Soasil that his brother might have changed. This is all the knowledge I have. So I was kind of hoping we could speak to him a little bit longer, but yeah. I get the feeling we might have failed that quest, or that potential quest line, so we get to see a different result, but that's okay. Hello. I just thought I'd have a look and see if she had anything to say. Turns out the answer was no. Let's just rest. Yeah, I don't know why I'm running over here. I'm just going to rest. And now we're back into base. We could potentially scribe another scroll of restoration. Yeah, we have the stuff for it, and I can do it at CL1, which works perfectly. Let's go. It's a day rest as well. Have you ever thought of giving it all up and going home? The Crusade doesn't sound like a place where a priest of love and beauty will be very happy. Definitely speaking to Soasil. I am not here for my own happiness. Spirits are low among the Crusaders, and I want to remind them that love and beauty still exist in this world. Fair enough. We had our rest. Cutscene? No cutscene. I expect an immediate cutscene. Nothing? This got anything? No? Okay. Well, we still got to go to Blackwater. Let's see if there's anything else we need to do here immediately. Can I speak to Rachel about this order? No. But you know what? I should bring Rachel along. I might go to the world map. I might select my party this time. Yeah, let's select our party this time. When we exit. I should take Rachel along. So obviously, Soasil is in. So Reg is in, Soasil is in. Right? Because Reg is a Hell Knight, so he'll be able to talk the lingo. Who else are we bringing along to this thing? We could bring along Sela. I don't know if that's going to be particularly helpful, though. The Hell Knights don't like Darren. They won't like Wendewog. Greyboar is probably fine. I think we do need a sneaky person. Arushale is a really... I was thinking Arushale, both of them are bad targets. I guess that means we bring Camellia. Because outwardly she seems fine. Oh, interesting. She has the animal focus buff. What's interesting about this is that previously it's bugged out so that we can only apply it once per area. But that appears to be on permanently, which must be a change. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So bringing those two. Trying to think. Can't bring. Could bring. People do like Ember. We'll bring Ember. I mean, she might be evil, but they'll get along with her. Then archer-wise, I mean... There's only one archer we can bring, right? It's Lan. We can't bring a demon to a Hell Knight's place. It's just asking for trouble. Yeah, that would work out. That would work out, I think. Go with that party. I think this is for the best. Okay. I'll also get my armies moving as well. Oh, demon army approaching. Oh, and Crusade. Raising heroes. 6 paladin, 6 marksmen. Okay, we need 2,000 finance points. Alright, well we can do that one next time. So next time we get money. That one's easy. Okay, back to the map. Oh yeah, where's the demon armies down here, right? Wait, was it strength 9? No. Strength 7? Gang. I think it's this one. I think it's a gang. Yeah, so it's heading up here. I'd assume it's going to end up this area. Where's Boring Squad right now? Boring Squad is out the way. How about this one? What were you actually running with? We could probably fireball that. We could fireball that. Right, where do I want Boring Squad to go? I kind of want them down to fight that demon army. Yeah, potentially this one. I do want them down this way, actually, to fight these couple of demon armies. Yeah, maybe I'll just bring them down at the same time. So if I bring them down this way, that would make the most sense. It's going to take quite a lot of movement, but I think that's worth it. Yeah, and we'll get there in time. Right, you're all set up. Do a quick save, and we will end the episode there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.